Hello everyone, today our topic is how to create Interact user from Razorpay payment. So whenever we are getting a new payment in Razorpay, we are using these payment details to create a new user in Interact. For this, we are going to create an integration between Razorpay and Interact. For creating this integration and to automate this process, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, we are going to use triggers and action. In trigger application, we will be using Razorpay, and in action application, we will be using Interact. How I'm going to create this integration? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we have Razorpay and Interact. So Razorpay is the payment solution for all our businesses, and it allows us to accept payment from all the banking services for our product. And on the other side, we have Interact. Interact is a business API provider for WhatsApp, so that we can connect our customer from Razorpay to WhatsApp and talk to them using Interact. So our objective is that whenever we get a new payment in Razorpay, we want these details to get captured, and we will use these details to create an user in Interact. For that, we are going to create an integration between Razorpay and Interact. For creating this integration, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. For using Pabbly Connect, I'll open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take me to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, you can just sign up for free, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get hundreds of tasks free every month. And if you already have an account, you can just sign in. And you will see this page where you can see all the tools that Pabbly offers. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect. For that, I will click here on Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And it will take us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section, and you will see all the workflows that you will create. And this is the folder section. You can create new folders from here, and you can save your workflows on any particular folder that you want. Now we are going to create a workflow. For that, I'm going to click here on Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now I have to name my workflow. I will name it as my objective. So my objective is create Interact user for Razorpay payment. I will select the folder which I am going to use, which is home. So I'll click on create. And this will take me to the most important window of my workflow. Here we have two options, triggers and action. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is the first step that will happen in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So this says once the selected trigger event occurs in the application, the Pabbly Connect workflow will be executed. So we will select the trigger application, and that will be our Razorpay. I'll search for Razorpay and click here. Now I have to give a trigger event. I'll open this tab and I'll look for my trigger event, which will be payment capture. Now I have this webhook URL. I have to copy this to connect my Pabbly Connect and Razorpay account. And for any instruction or any doubt, you can just read this instruction, and you can follow all this step to connect your accounts. Now I will go back to my Razorpay account. I'll go to accounts and settings. I'll look for webhooks, and I will paste the webhook here. I click on add new webhook. I'll paste the webhook. Now I will select my active events, which will be payment captured, and I will click on create webhook. So my webhook is saved successfully, and here we can see this is waiting for response. So our Razorpay account and Pabbly Connect account is connected successfully. Now we will make a test submission. So I will go back to Razorpay. I'll go to the payment pages, and I will look for the product that I'm going to use, which is PHP programming course. I will copy this link and open it in a new tab. Now for the test submission, I will fill the dummy details. So my course is PHP programming course. My first name will be new, last name will be student, email will be newstudent@pabblytips.com, and a random phone number. So I'll click on pay. I will select the payment mode. I'll select the card. I'll fill a random card number, expiry number, I will fill the cardholder's name, which will be new student, and a random CVV. I click on pay now, and I will fill the test OTP, and my payment is successful. Now I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and here we got this response. So our number is 91 and 99 so on, and our last name is student, first name is new, our email is newstudent@pabblytuts.com, course is PHP programming course, payment method is card. Now what our objective is, we want to use these details to create a new user in Interact. So for that we will use action, and we will set up our action. I'll open this and search for my action application, which will be Interact. I'll click here. Now I have to give an action event. So for creating a user, I will select this action event, which is create/update user. I'll connect my Interact account. I'll click on add new connection, and here we can see for creating a connection, I have to give a secret key. Here it says you need to enter the secret key here, which can be found under settings, and in settings section we have to go to developer settings in your Interact account. So let's go back to my Interact account. Let's find the settings, developer settings, and here we can see this is the secret key. I'll copy this, go back to my Pabbly Connect account, and I will paste it here, and I will click save. So I have connected my Interact account with Pabbly Connect. Now I have these few details to map for creating a user. And in this important note, it is mandatory to give a value for either full phone number or both phone number and country code. Either I have to give the country code or phone number, or I can give the full phone number with the country code. So I will map the full phone number because we have the full number in our webhook response. I will map it from the webhook response. For mapping, I'll open this tab. I'll open the webhook response that we got. Select the detail that I have to map. So I will map the full phone number. And here we can see the plus sign is missing. So I will add the plus sign ahead of this. So our full phone number is completed. Now I have to give the user traits, and it says enter key value pairs in the format quotation mark key semicolon quotation mark value. Don't enter double quotes for the value. Now we will fill the user traits. So we want to map the name first. So I will put the quotation mark. I will type name, and I will close this with the quotation mark, and I will give the semicolon, and I will map the name from the webhook response. Similarly, as we map the number, I'll open the webhook response. I will map the details that I need to map, which will be first name. I'll give a space, and I will map the last name now. I will close it with the quotation mark. Now for the other details, I will give a comma, and I will repeat the same process for the email. I will map the email, close it with the quotation mark. See, we only need the name and email. We didn't have age and anything. So these are my user traits, and this is my full number. And for the tags, I will type new user. We are mapping all these details because we want to create a user for all the payment that we are getting in the Razorpay account, and we want these details to get exchanged in the real time with the data that we are getting in the webhook response. So new user will be my tag for the user that we are creating, and I will click on save and send test request button, and here we can see we got this response. So it says we have updated successfully. So we will go back to Interact. We will go to users, and I will search for my user, which is new student, and here we can see we have this user. I'll open this, and this is the contact number that we have filled, plus 91999. Email address is newstudent@pabblytuts.com, and this is the username. So I'll close this, and we will go back to Pabbly Connect. Here we can see we have successfully created this workflow, and in this workflow we have set up our trigger and action. In trigger application, we used Razorpay, and our trigger event was payment capture. In action application, we used Interact, and our action event was create/update user. So whenever we are getting a new payment in Razorpay account, these payment details are getting captured in our Pabbly Connect, and we are creating a new user using these details of payment in the Interakt application. Similarly, you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And also I'm putting the link of my workflow in the description section so you can check it out. Thank you. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.